All right, example 1, we've got 4x minus 2. First, you got to figure out what your GCF is. 4, 2. Largest number that goes into both, it's a 2. So our GCF is 2. We pull that outside of the parentheses. We're going to create that in a second. And then we've got to divide coefficients to see what's going to be left inside the parentheses. So here we go. We pulled the 2 to the outside. We create a set of parentheses, pretending that this isn't here. 4 divided by 2 is 2. The x, there's not another x right here. We're not subtracting the exponents, so we simply drop that inside. Then we have the negative 2 divided by 2. That's negative 1. We've pulled out the GCF. We've created our remainder. You are finished. Next example. 15x to the third plus 10x squared minus 20x. Now here we got to figure out, all right, first, what is my GCF between 15, 10, and 20? Well, that will be 5. But then I also need to look at, well, hey, this has an x, and this has an x, and this has an x. They've got some x's in common. This had 3 x's. This had 2 x's. This had 1. How many x's does each one have in common? Just 1. This one. All right. You can't pull out 2 x's because this doesn't have 2 x's. You can't pull out 3 because neither one of these two have 3 x's. You got to pull out what they have in common. They all had just 1 x in common. So we pulled out the 5, we pulled out the x. That is our GCF. Pull that to the outside of the parentheses. Then you start dividing stuff. 15 divided by 5 is 3. And then we said subtract the exponents. Well, you can look here and say you got 3 of them and you took 1 away. Or you can say 3 minus 1. Remember, that was a 1 there. Okay? Had 3, took 1 away, you only have 2 left, so x squared. 10 divided by 5 is 2. You had 2 x's, you took 1 away, you only have 1 remaining. Negative 20 divided by 5. Negative 4. You only had 1 x, you took it away, so no x's left. You got your GCF, you've got your remainder, you're finished.